Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make a box. More like two boxes, but technically when you put them together it becomes one box, so same difference, right? So you might be asking me, why do I have to make a box? And I'm just gonna tell you that a lot of people appreciate the sentiment of you making something, and I feel like making something for someone else is always a very good gesture. So, what you need for this, you do not need scissors or anything unless, if you really feel like it, all you need is two pieces of paper. Two square pieces of paper. Now, if you don't have a square piece of paper, you can always turn a rectangular piece of paper into a square piece of paper. Now, let me show you how to do that. If you have a rectangular piece of paper, all you have to do is take one corner and then fold it up against the edge, like this. Okay? And then what you do then is you crease it. Difficulty because my desk isn't very low. Okay, but this is the gist of it. You create an angle like this, and then notice when you unfold it, it will become a square. So all you have to do is just cut where the line is. And then eventually when you cut it, it'll become a square. But anyway, once you have two square pieces of paper, then we can start. So I'm going to choose this pattern with apples. It also has a solid side. And I'm also going to choose this piece of paper with whales on it. And the other side is blue. Now the thing is, it is better to have one side be patterned and the other side be solid, but technically it doesn't matter. All you have to do, you have to pay attention more when you have patterns, because you always want the pretty pattern to face the outside. That's all you have to pay attention to, though. Any type of paper works, as long as it's square, and it's kind of thin. Doesn't matter, though. Okay, so what you want to do first is to find a center point on the paper. And to find that, you have to have two diagonal lines. One from this corner to this corner, and this corner to this corner. This here. So you have to make two creases, right? You have to pull this corner up to the top corner, like this. Roll. You match the corners as accurately as you can, and then you fold it, like this. Now I'm going to put it on the table, because it's easier that way. You can crease it with your fingers, or you can crease it with any other sort of flat, but like it's not going to rip your paper kind of object. Now you have this line, and now you do the same thing to the other two corners. This corner, bottom corner, up to the top corner, like this. Like this. Right? And then you crease it. And then I'm going to put it on the table because it's easier that way. And then when you unfold it, you can see two diagonal lines. See when I rotate it? You can see all. You see the lines. And now you take each corner on the paper and you fold it into the center. Now what I mean by into is that you take this corner and you do this. You match it to the center. Same with every other corner, like this. So now I'm going to put it on the table because it's easier for me that way. And you can rotate it while you're folding, just to make things easy. Now you do the same thing to all the corners. Now you have like a box looking thing, right? And now you have to notice there's a line in the center, right? A line and two edges. So all you have to do is take one edge to the center and take the other edge to the center, like you're closing doors. And what I mean by this is take this edge and you fold it in to the center. And I'm going to crease it on the table. this. And then you do the same to the other side. This side into the center. Like so. Now, when you're done, have doors, right? Now you open the doors, and then you also see that these two naturally kind of come up. You just unfurl it. So now you have like a diamond kind of thing. You kind of have a pattern like this, and you have the solid inside. So now you rotate it 90 degrees. Either way, doesn't matter because it's the same anyway. As long as these insides are facing up and down. Now you see that there's a center line again. Do you see it? This center line. And now you take these sides and you crease it into the center, like we did before. I don't know if you guys can see it. Wait, but I'll show you what it looks like. Like this. Basically, you take this side and you crease it into the center, like this. Okay, now you have this. It looks kind of like, I have no clue what that looks like. Now you unfold it. Now, when you put it up to eye level, it looks kind of like a U or a slide. And then this comes the most complex part. You see the intersection between this raised level and this patterned and non-patterned side. You have to match the colored sides together, and then you crease based on that line, like this, so that you create a corner. And then you do the same to the other side. You put in these two colored sides, put them together, and then you crease based on the pattern. Now, if you don't have a pattern, it's fine. Just try to follow the lines as much as you can. The lines are a good reference point for anything. Now you have this. You can see the inside corners. Now you see this flap. You put it into the box, like this. So now you have 3 sides of a box. Now for the second one, you just repeat the same thing you did to the other side. See this crease between here and the pattern side and the colored side. Make the colored sides go together, and then you crease it like this. And then for the second one, you do the same thing, like this. Wow, so now you have this, right? And you do the same thing. You bring the tab thing into the middle. Show the camera. Like this. Now it looks like a box, doesn't it? And I'll show it to the main camera too. It's a box. Now, all you have to do is do the same exact thing, but to the other box. And I'm going to do it with you guys again, but I'm going to do it faster this time, if you don't mind. So you have this paper. Remember, find the center point. So you want to have 2 diagonal lines. So first you go from the bottom to the top, like this, upwards. So 2 corners meet. So you're kind of making a triangle. Now I'm putting it on the table because it's easier that way. Crease it. Wow, triangle. And now you open it again. Rotate it a little so that the line's facing up and down, and then you match the top corner to the bottom corner again. So like this. And then you crease it so that you make another triangle. Now I'm going to put it to the table so it's easier. Wow, another triangle. So now you open it, and now you have 2 diagonal lines. After this, you have to make it so that each corner touches the center point. This corner here, this corner here, this corner here, and this corner here. Like this. Like so. So you do that for every single corner, which is 4 corners. There's not that many. Now, you have this. You have a square. So, now you have a middle line. Now you want to make doors. So, you have the center line. You move each edge so that each edge closes in like a door. So, I'm going to do that on the other side. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, you crease it like so. So now you have doors. Now you open the doors and you open the flaps. Now you rotate it either way. And now you have the center line. You can kind of see, I don't know, the camera quality is bad. You make it so that each side touches the center. So you have to crease it. You have to fold it in half. As you have to do with many things in origami. Not in life. You don't really fold many things in life. Except for maybe your finger. So now you have this kind of weird shape. Now you open it a little. Wow. And you flip it. Now it looks kind of like, I have no clue what this is. Now the harder part again. You see this crease between the corner and the patterned and non-patterned part. So you push in so that the two similar sides match, and then you crease it like this. I don't know if you can see that, I'm sorry. And then you do the same with the other side. See this colored side? Put it in like this, and then you crease so that it makes 2 corners. And now you have a flap, right? You have a flap to the box, and now you put the flap into the middle of the box. And now you do the same thing to the other side, again. Like this. Put the colored side to the colored side. Make a crease based on the patterned side and the colored side. And now you have a corner, right? And then you do the same thing to the other side. Take colored side to the colored side, crease it, and now you have more corners. And now what you do, when you see this, you take this remaining tab and you push it in. So now you have another box. Look, it's an apple box. Isn't it kind of cool? And now that you have 2 boxes, all you have to do is put them together. So since they're the same size, they can't fit. But guess what? There's a life hack here. You push in what is not the corners, like this. You can just take 4 of your fingers, like this. And then life hacks. You can totally fit it together. Like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, legendary, isn't it? So now you have a very cute box. And now, you can do this with any size paper. The bigger the piece of paper, the bigger the box is gonna be. Well, my paper was... How big is my paper? My paper was 6 by 6 inches. 6 inches by 6 inches. So if you want a box the size of your palm, that's what you want. But if you want a box that's bigger than that, you have to take the size of the paper into consideration. Now, it's always fun to put like cute things in cute boxes. I made a box earlier, just for fun. And when you open it, oh wait, this is not the one. Sorry. I made another box. You open it. Oh, chapstick. So this is a good kind of box that you can make. You can make it for tiny goodies for people. You can make it for tiny presents, and people will always love it. Because whenever I make a box, people are like, wow, that's a really cute box. And that's it. Happy holidays. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure to take care of yourself. Sleep well. See you. Thank you.